This is the COVID-19 web series by Kidspective.
We are close to the end of March 2020 and over 30,000 lives have been lost globally due to SARS-CoV-2 or the novel coronavirus.
Our hearts go out to the lost lives and their families and the ones fighting for their lives.
We salute the selfless people who are putting their lives at stake to care for the sick and needy.
And those who are providing us with essential goods and services.
And everyone else who is doing everything they can to help others.
We need a game plan on how to fight and win against the evil enemy. I am Aayan.
Aayan Rayyan. It's really about being educated, being responsible, and all of us playing our part by cooperating and collaborating.
We talk about avoiding public places and avoiding mass gatherings as being something very important. Why?
It's simple. To slow down or avoid the spread of COVID-19. If someone infected had coughed or sneezed on the place you touched, you could get the virus on your hand. And when you touch your face or rub your eye, you could get infected.
Precisely. Look at it this way. There is an evil enemy out there, and we have to fight that evil enemy. But that evil enemy needs human beings for one reason, so that it can live and multiply inside a human body, so that it can infect and kill other human beings.
And as warriors, what do we need to do? Ensure that this virus, evil virus, cannot easily get into a human body to live in and multiply itself. So we can play a part in killing the virus by staying indoors and not letting it come inside our body.
Yes. Remember, if no one in our house is infected, then we will only bring the virus in if we go out. If we become true warriors and we do not go out, we cannot bring the virus in.
Yes, that is why we are all warriors, and each of us must play our part to kill the enemy and win the battle.
But winning a battle is not winning the war. We cannot just win one or two battles. We have to win the entire war. And how do we do that?
It takes a lot to win the war, and many countries are winning battles their own way. For humanity to win the war,
the key is to figure out the right strategy, process, and system and execute it by collaborating and cooperating with everyone.
Take for example basketball or soccer or any other game. Trials are done to pick the best talent. The training facilities hone their talents and skills.
Stadiums are built for games to be played in. There are analysts who study previous games, players, and strategies, etc.
The selected players go out on the court to play, to fight the opponent and win the game. The coach guides them and creates new strategies to win the game based on how their opponents change their way of playing.
If a player is injured, then the team physician is brought in to take care of them and a substitute player goes on.
Everyone has a job to do. What if you build a stadium but have no players?
What if you have trials to find the best talent but you have no training facilities to train them?
What if you come up with the best team to play the game but there is no coach to guide them during the game? You see, everyone has a job to do and they must all do their part to win for their team to win.
A game is one battle. You have to win the entire series. And when you win the series, is it over?
No, you have to sustain it by continuing to bring in new talent. Practice and train so that you can keep winning in the future.
You have to have a complete process and system of how to win the war against the coronavirus.
Staying home or social distancing is just one battle. This helps in slowing down the spread so we can prepare and catch up.
Correct. First, we need to slow it down. Then we can attack it. Many countries have started implementing measures to restrict travelers.
They are also issuing orders to shelter in place or restricted movement or curfews.
Once everyone starts staying at home, which is self-isolation or home quarantine, we should begin swiftly identifying those who are infected by testing, and even more testing.
As confirmed cases come up, aggressive contact tracing has to be done, and all close contacts should be tested.
In parallel, start quarantine or medical support of every confirmed case as needed.
It is not easy, but all this has to be done very aggressively. We are racing against time.
The slower we act, the more lives we lose. We must act now and act aggressively to save humanity.
Countries must share information with each other, cooperate and collaborate to learn from each other.
In the meantime, scientists will continue researching until they have found a vaccine that can be mass-produced.
Having a vaccine will help us to sustain and survive after we have won all the battles.
Restrict, isolate, identify, destroy, and sustain. Let us do our part and win this war.
Follow the WHO and stay indoors and maintain a social distance.
While the government, healthcare workers, scientists, factories, emergency medical, and goods and service providers across the industry do their part.
And that's a wrap for this episode. See you in our next video.
And you haven't forgotten, have you? Only use trusted sources of information such as the WHO, the CDC, etc.
And do not give in to superstitions or fake news.
This is Kidspective signing off. Stay safe and stay healthy.